All right, back to this game, not for broadcast.
I can identify however I want.
It's true. Within reason. Don't get greedy.
Enlarged puppy is within reason.
Barely. But watch yourself, counselor.
Waiting for Clifford. I don't remember. One?
Somewhere in the 1 range.
It's in the ones.
Our host looks younger here.
Yeah. Day question?
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
You can't tell me what to do.
I don't want to look.
I like how his picture is like just a normal picture, but all the people in the background are like
Just look at
animated.
it. That's all
Yeah.
we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it now. Look left, Alex, out the window.
No.
See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off.
Who are they?
Hold down the
I think
big
they're
button
Mr.
until
Snugglehugs
it's
is.
charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers.
So now there's a zapping the little fuckers mechanic.
Not enough charge,
Zap.
Alex. Hold it down until it's fully charged.
Charge that shit.
Then release it.
Oh! Little sack boys.
Aw, poor little sack boys.
Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one.
So I never turned subtitles back on, and yet they're here.
True.
So,
So
I guess subtitles
this
were
is
only
just
for the
for
playback or
playback.
something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
Try
the
it.
game forgot.
Fry the one. No, you don't need to charge
You
it
don't
up.
charge it up for one.
Are you even
You dip.
listening?
That seems to be the last of them, for the time being at least. Right, we're about a minute.
Sorry.
Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to do an idiot.
Look,
Alex,
I am going to say
open.
we
You'll hear them
both
climbing up the tower.
perhaps overreacted. I would like to apologize. I think we got each other a little riled up.
It's those
Oops.
guys, they're red, you know?
It's those guys, yeah.
It's unnatural.
It reminds us of Clifford. I get all pissed off.
And I expect you to know the difference.
All right, hold on. Crazy Musings, internal use only.
Oh, put it in your butt.
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Philosophizings, Crazy Neil.
Rather than endure another romantic
I think close it out with internal use only.
Employee training video.
Yeah.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
I like occupational hazards also.
She says she's not talking to you.
True.
Yes, I know. I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
All right,
Break a leg, everyone.
you good here? I love the lighting change. though.
5,
It's nice. I have a window.
3,
Good evening.
Whoop.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
and I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories
Perfect.
tonight.
Snugglefuck. It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs
Nice.
are arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and
I got a cat flap for you.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
going stir crazy. With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of
Choose the
uncharacteristic
right
bold behavior
picture, Adam.
in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lockdown, which was of course raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs.
Unbelievable.
construction
Thank you, Rattlesnake.
Many of the nation's adults have turned to a more childish solution.
Alex, they're on the tower.
Zap him!
Oh,
Transformation. Popular demonstrate Johnny Handsleeves, who has recently been...
Jesus, that took away a lot of shit.
Man, you got a big pussy.
Presumably in a pathetic attempt
Do I have to just keep looking?
Yeah.
crisis.
Damn, this is 5
You got
minutes. of
more
pretty.
problems now.
Things in Johnny's life have taken a surprising
John Hamm.
certainly using the lockdown to reinvent himself.
It seems that rumors that Johnny has been ill were just
Sick.
that, and that he
It's like a Trump NFT.
developed superhuman powers. Renaming himself Captain Ham. He is pledged
I
to fight
like
crime,
Captain Ham.
mainly in the agricultural sector.
The shape of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using
I hear them.
imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen Horgensbrood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Helvetica Sporsborg Wongensford here with a little update from Dante's Taint. This year is going to be our biggest ever harvest and autumn's just 2 weeks away. Or at least that's what we think. There's no real day or night down here and all the clocks broke a long time ago. But if our calculations
How'd you break all the
right,
clocks?
that for you up there it is Wednesday the 4012th of January, or as
What?
we call it, Piss Mouth
They've
Day.
had to create their own calendar
Boxing Day for
down
Piss
in
Mouth.
Dante's Taint.
Happy Christmas. I hope you get all the presents you asked for left under your Pismouth fee. I'm hoping to complete my collection of rocks. See you in September. Helvetica out. See you in September.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
Got him.
And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
The thicker the goldfish.
there's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere. If those rich bastards think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the
This is so weird.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the many new jobs I have in this workplace is to liaise on a daily basis with the Department of Parental
I don't know if I've ever written the word liaise,
These. Now,
and I would like to.
are genuine
fun word.
requests from citizens
Do you know how to spell it?
to go.
Now I do. I don't know if I did before I saw it right now, though.
Share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people.
Although I guess I would deduce it, because I do know how to spell liaison, and it's the same thing. So I'd work it out. I'm confident. I feel good.
He says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on it.
I wish the news was like this IRL. Fox News is kind of like this.
And I
Watch
think
Fox
we're
News.
Really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie,
Thanks, that Capulet.
self-righteous on sea, wants to go on so she can.
Still not
deliver
great.
homemade meals to the elderly. No,
TBH.
Katie, stay at home. Your casserole's dying, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you, Lewis, from Hamble Bamblebury. Those screams you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best left to the police. Now, I want to make this as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
Daily Lywell.
Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Triple N.
Ah! He's got such a good face to cut to, you know?
It really does.
Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm
Yep.
a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
Always seem to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one
I don't know.
world record.
The Holocaust?
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a
Is it
child
Rimming
learn
Toys?
love would have such
It's Rimming Toys.
consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land
Zap.
nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hanging toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution as it wiggle and wave its tiny leaf and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore.
Adam, have you got a couple of Rimming Toys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today. To tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear it
Science!
sung on the breeze. It's breath on the wind. It's fart under the covers.
She blinded me with science.
Don't keep us in suspense any longer.
And a nice set of
I'll be
tits.
likely just she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a missing snuggle hug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99.
That's all well and good, but do they have the dog vagina stamp of quality?
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle
I won't
Traps
trust it unless it has that.
next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Meh.
Just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys. But they're explosive fun.
Sophia Rimington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation
Yep.
across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
That's my girl.
Is that all right?
Welcome's black.
That was exactly what we
It seems very Very nice there, young Miss Ribby.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Yuletide Easter. I'm listening, Neil.
Spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
I like that suit.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get my job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
And that wasn't popular. I used to have a ventriloquist act. I cheated, right?
Nice.
Because I trained a dog to talk. You can get down on all fours and yap like a dog for only $22.99.
You listening, furries?
Oh, exactly, you said it. I've
Only
said it.
$29.99.
Not bad.
No, he's not stupid.
I'll post for you. You
Still
can send
want
it.
Getting back to him that it came from us.
Here.
No, Jenny. You're not backing
Send
down.
$29.99 to the address in the chat, and you can get on all fours and yap like a dog.
I've made the cake. You're on the balloons.
It's a very good deal.
No idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah. Ready.
All the money will be
Okay, coming
reinvested
back.
right back into groomer.
5, 4, 3.
This is... Groomer's really taken off.
That's what I'm here. Everywhere I go, it's groomer. You can't escape it.
From some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks,
It's a
Megan.
pleasure. Thanks for
It
having
really
me.
is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated
Maybe I should create a Patreon on your behalf.
So first off, Katie,
I'll
how
allow
are
it.
you coping?
I'm holding
Okay.
up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden.
I can
that, like
manage
many
the money.
people, I haven't been able
It's
to
all
get
right by
home.
you?
I need. I've been in the market for a financially dominating male partner. So
Awesome.
I fancy myself an amaranth type.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept. And as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So,
Thank you.
just a reminder that my book,
Look
Alan
at you.
James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You. You're unbelievable. You.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic.
Thank you,
this
thank
could
you.
Be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest hoax. That's what they want.
Thank you.
They want us quiet. They want us compliant.
Adam
They
Savage.
want us inside.
Hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent
Why is Keegan Michael Key so pissed off?
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
she's agreeing with you, Alan.
Is it because his
Absolute shit.
former comedy partner is a multiple Oscar nominee,
In your statement that these toys aren't dangerous.
and he's Keegan Michael Key?
They're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing.
A multiple Oscar nominee?
I appreciate
After I said it, I was like, it might have just been one, but he won it.
Mrs. Snugglehug's situation
That's pretty cool.
will blow over.
1 for 1.
It won't.
Please, we need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent.
He just needs to retire now.
Yeah. I think Ben Affleck is 2 for 2, which is pretty awesome.
Like, we need to act now and begin sacrificing our family.
He's only made 2 movies in his life.
He's only had 2 nominations.
If we can all successfully come together as a
If your movie doesn't get
community
nominated at all, it
and
doesn't
perform
count.
the ritual as a
Oh.
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own?
Just keep it. Just keep it on Jeremy. He's the king of this feed. Maybe don't. Maybe I gave bad advice. I'm not a producer.
Apparently, people aren't enjoying this very good news.
I don't sound like that.
Meh.
Does it change the audio feed too?
I think so.
A good one.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Real food for thought there from two of the
You got this.
Any moment now,
What a
I'll
fucking
be handing
sandwich.
over to Jeremy, who is going to be nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick.
I worry about that for myself.
That's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our schools?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Which street am I on? Oh, God. I'm just looking for a sign. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says that.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I took my bath, to be honest, mate.
That's great.
It's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere out there. I don't want to go outside for line.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door.
Ah, I love a tiny fist.
Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks, Jeremy.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household element, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die! I'm too talented to die!
That is the sports reporter, and therefore the most important reporter. So I hope nothing happens to him.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
The snuggle-proof suit is 4 sponges.
He improvised.
Hey, you do what you can with what you have.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick? Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. Join us after this.
Fuck.
You're damn right. Yeah, to Bannon Avenue.
Oh! The plot thickens. Oh!
Ah.
Wow.
The whack mechanic.
At your nearest workstation now. Every week you'll receive a high quality electric current of increasing voltage through your body until you lose consciousness. Don't miss this shocking offer. It really
Hey!
I'm not.
What's up, Mr. Sun? Up! Whack it!
I don't have to.
You didn't whack.
No, I thought I did.
Yeah, you're gonna get punished.
How do you? Because RB already has a function on the screen.
Yeah, I just tapped it, I guess.
No? No?
Okay.
5, 4,
Yeah, you whacked it.
3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. Fuck off, Jenny! There's nothing to do this game. There's nothing to do fucking puns. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all
What's...
about playing.
Why is it losing?
Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
Is there another one? Oh,
Oh, dear Lord.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced
Oh, where-
isolation of everyone in the country.
Yeah.
This is stressful now.
Yeah.
That's why they gave me the sun for the shadow.
Mmm.
So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple,
Up.
Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please.
Nudes.
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy. Thank you. This.
Is the audio gone? Whoop.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
In Britain, pants means underwears.
Can I just say, I love you.
And underwears means pants.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way.
That is 4-time world champion Tommy Harris.
What can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental
Prove it.
hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Jeremy, he asked for a clock.
Why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go.
Zap.
Time starts. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What?
Do you know what time you were born at?
My favorite color.
10 something.
Correct. The color of my nipples. And finally, Angie dear.
I asked my mom recently because my billion-second birthday's coming up soon.
Ooh!
You were born outside of the
I can't wait for mine in a few years.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got
Remember to factor in leap years,
right.
or you'll feel like an idiot.
Well, I didn't do the math. I just used a website. So I'm assuming that did factor in the leap year.
Did fucking better, else it's not a very good website.
We do indeed.
I believe I was born at 2:52 a.m.,
Are you there, Sonia?
which I'm sure my mom was thrilled about.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
I was a 2:52 a.m. C-section, as a matter of fact.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game, I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman,
The Rudy Beefman?
Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
What?
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow,
Atta girl.
that certainly is sharp.
Yep.
And can I ask, where are
What's my moon sign then?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs
Shut up.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way.
What the fucking fuck?
Oh.
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time,
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
That's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well,
I've been spending quite some time with younger children as of late.
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right.
Yep.
He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear,
Oops.
don't be sad.
You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams.
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need.
Fuck. Oops.
Doing an
Mm.
eight-armed gesture or something.
What
Fuck.
you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals.
It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow.
I hear you,
You
Mr.
really
Bear.
have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit.
Yeah.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing.
Dancing?
Oh, it's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging.
That's how I like it.
If you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Right, I'll just coming up in a moment.
Vamp,
It's the
Jeffrey.
world premiere that nobody saw coming. Or wanted.
Oh my God.
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
Where's the button on this fucking? Ah.
Up.
Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in good mood. But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up in.
Oh shit.
Hmm?
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Please do not applaud. I'm a massive fraud. Shacked up with
Oops.
the agent while the wife thinks I'm abroad.
Who said you were done?
Oh, I say that to everyone. Sometimes when I'm tipsy, me and Angela still have fun. Mr. Bear, I don't even care. Sonia takes it up the bum and shaves
No.
pubic hair.
Mr. Bear, that's an overshare. That was for your birthday and you're never going back there. Mr.
Whoa.
I'm in disrepair. Didn't check my prostate now. It started sprouting there.
Mr. Bear, I have private healthcare, 90 pairs of shoes and 30 different types of cookware.
Mr. Bear, I feel laissez-faire. Maybe when the lockdown lifts, I'll hit on the au pair. Mr. Bear.
Laissez-faire and au pair is a pretty classy rhyme.
What?
Mr. Bear, what a lovely chair. Mr. Bear, you've got the news caught up in your hair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear.
Whoa.
Oh, my.
Blanket's in the way.
Move blanket.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a hat entirely made of avocado pear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is a cutlery pie. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the sound a mushroom makes opening a deck chair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is a suit for a fly. That is a goat in a tie. That is a dream when you fry.
That was fun.
Whack.
Nah, it's terrible. It did come to pass that
Fuck! I'm trying.
Oh,
I turned off the power. Go! Fucking why won't it work again? Ah!
Oh, my biome.
How much do I have to redo? I thought I turned it on again.
Oh my god. Alan James is on your torso.
Is that a Facebook notification, Adam?
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
This feels like it was a long time ago.
Is like
this is the whole level.
A lot ago.
I feel like I was like just at the end also.
I believe you were. I think you might have had 30 seconds left.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Well, why don't we
I'm not going to.
Have quiet time? Why don't we sit quietly and think about what we did?
All the mistakes that we have made to get us here.
Yeah, the
have to
series
watch
of
Mr. Bear again.
poor decisions that brought us to this place now.
The increasingly
Poor decisions
of Todd Margaret.
Okay.
Starring David Cross.
I was gonna unsaved progress. What does that mean? This was the beginning of the level.
Unsaved
right?
poggers.
Wasn't it?
I think so.
No, because there was other.
Was
there was
one,
no.
Was there
there
one before that?
There was the lockdown level started earlier. This is the last segment in the level, so I should finish it. Yeah, it would be crazy of me not to, because I don't want to. I have a checkpoint, but yeah, I don't know if that means that if I quit to the main menu, I won't get to keep it.
Fuck off, Jenny. There's nothing to do this to me. There's nothing to do
Ma.
fucking pums. So, how do we play?
That is a show that
What am I
really
doing wrong?
It's a funny show. It's a really funny show.
Hello, Tommy.
It was good.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And, how you
What was I doing wrong there?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Well, it wasn't on the right screen, but also
That's my fault.
something was
Why don't you tell us how the
making you stuck such that you couldn't change it to the right screen. I don't know.
No, I did censor the fuck.
You didn't, Adam. I'm going to reiterate Sonic's point. You didn't censored the fuck.
And what are they paying for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please.
That was a criticism.
Yes.
Thank you. This.
Is that? What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so.
I provide a lot of athletic support myself.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this one?
I'm an athletic
lifetime
supporter.
Prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you.
Show feet.
Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
1 second.
Mm.